More than 3 years since virtually sweeping the Tony Awards, Moulin Rouge remains one of Broadway's hottest tickets, featuring more than 70 songs from some of the biggest artists of all time. I caught up with the stars of Moulin Rouge at the Skylark. You know, we're talking about the show, we're talking about the costumes, we're talking about all sorts of the glam. What is this show like? This is a mammoth show.
I think that's the perfect word for it. This is the one show that I've done in my life where pretty much from half hour on, there is no downtime. If you're not on stage, you are off stage getting ready for the next thing, onto a next costume. It's a train ride, and once you get on, it is a bullet heading right towards the end, and it's thrilling. It's really exciting. It's a blast. It's everything.
I've always kind of described it as a show that happens to you. You have to be willing to let the show happen to you. Otherwise, you're gonna get caught in your head, and then you know it. Before you know it, the show's over. So you just kind of have to go with it. There's so much energy around you. You just have to let it affect you.
Absolutely.
And the relationships you guys have with each other and just knowing each other now, and it's family. I know. When did you both meet?
We met on the first day of rehearsal.
Wow, that's amazing.
I mean, we had been like in each other's orbit for many years.
We know. Yeah. So it's actually kind of crazy. It's actually kind of weird.
Yeah, that we haven't met before.
That we hadn't met before that. But it was meant to be. Thank God we're doing this together. We are having such a good time.
We locked in fast.
We locked in really fast. I remember, when we were first learning the blocking for everything romantic, and they were like, "Oh my God, you guys, get a room." And we were like, "No."
That's great.
Please. Yes.
That's great, because that doesn't always happen like that. So that has to make it like that makes it so much easier, or so much more fun.
There's so much trust, so much room to play, and so we really get to lean into every aspect of these characters. And I mean, my favorite parts of this experience have been the kind of like pre and post show debriefs in Solea's dressing room, and you know, we have a great time out there, and I think that's what folks are responding to, I hope.
Yeah, it would be a tough show if we didn't like each other.
Stage door, what is that like every night?
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. We have a really passionate, very international stage door. Yes. I feel like I meet people from all over the world every single day at the stage door. We have people from Ireland more often than you'd think.
Really?
Yes, people from Brazil love this show.
Yeah, we had a big group from Argentina like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
That's awesome.
Thailand, truly, we have had people from all over the world, and I think Moulin Rouge, because it is so much I've never been to a Broadway show before. I think it really encapsulates a lot of what you expect from a Broadway show. It's just so grand and such a feast for the senses, really. And so it's a lot of people's first Broadway show they've ever seen. So it's really cool to know that you might be the one experience that someone had there then taking back home to wherever they came from.
Yeah, it really is. It's a perfect show to sort of crack open that love for theater just because it is so spectacular. But it also has a very human heartbeat underneath it. I think the source material has been such a staple in pop culture for decades now that it still has a pretty firm grip on folks who are falling in love with theater today. So yeah, we're just very lucky to be here right now and to be sort of ushering a new era of Broadway fans into,
Yes, you're right. You're right. That is exciting. That's super exciting. The audience knows what's going to go in there in terms of the score. Talk a little bit about that. What is that like? And I guess having audience singing along, I'm assuming all the time.
It's the best. I think this show, in my experience, this is probably the most freedom I've had artistically and musically to really just embody this music with my own kind of ideas, which is really freeing and exciting, because there's songs that everyone has heard so many times. So it's kind of I'm going to, getting the freedom to put your own spin on it. I mean, I'm singing Beyonce songs and Adele, and we have Whitney Houston in here. We have everything that you could, the full gamut. I just have a blast every night, kind of being okay, how are we gonna change Firework up a little bit tonight? It's exciting. It's a really good time. It's just fun, yes, which we could use some of right now.
But I love you until the end of time. Come on,
How do you take care of your voice? You like you
Oh,
said,
man.
it happens to you.
Yes.
A lot of things. I mean, I take weekly voice lessons still to this day. Like, yeah, continuing to work on your craft and your technique as your voice changes as you get older, this, that, and whatever. Like, there's your voice is such a tell of anything else that's happening health-wise in your body, and the main thing is just rest. Like, one of the best things you can do for your voice is not use it.
And so much of what you feel in here is mental, and so the
Yeah.
more you can sort of, you know, or the less rather you can think about it, the more fruitful I think of an experience you'll have with the show. Just allow yourself to just be where you are
Yeah.
and give what you can. Oftentimes folks don't realize how much you kind of have to give up of your own personal life in order to live a very full life on
Yes.
stage, and so we've both kind of been really hunkering down and being as careful as we can while still allowing ourselves to, you know.
Yes.
What do you have to give up? Talk about that, because I agree with you. I don't know that people realize how, you know, I don't know that every night you're out partying after the show, you know, and I think that
Definitely
people
not
would
that.
people would think that, you know, like,
Yeah.
oh, they're gonna go celebrate after.
Yeah.
What do you have to do? And
Right now, my most important thing, like Solea was saying, is rest, and so making sure that I am getting at least 8 hours of sleep a night is like non-negotiable for me, and the certain things that you will or won't eat, and
Yeah.
What are the won't
are you
eats?
gonna go to that?
What are the
Oh my
won't eats?
goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Are
there? Oh, plenty. Yes, like eating within like 3 hours of going to bed. For anyone with reflux
struggle with
out
that.
there, with yeah.
oh, for reflux.
Yes,
Oh, yeah, I'm a
that's just
reflux
the
baby.
human thing. Yes, and that like erodes at your throat. Little known fact, but yeah, like coming down to the way you communicate with everyone, how you eat, like cooked tomato, one of the worst things. Very acidic
Because of the
Yes.
acid.
Yes.
Ow.
No good. No spaghetti. spaghetti.
No dairy.
No dairy.
None of the things that make you want to eat.
So many of the things. Yes. So many things that you want so much.
But also, like I
off the
said,
table.
finding that balance of
Yeah.
taking care of yourself and also allowing yourself
Living.
to live a life, because this is my second go around with this show, and I think the first time I was so locked into making sure that everything was taken care of, that there was an aspect of my just like humanness that was suffering, and so this time around has been, my goal has been finding the right balance.
It's a strange lifestyle.